Good to see you.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Assalamu alaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.
In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we forever thank Allah who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad for raising up in our midst a great leader, teacher, and guide in the person of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I am so happy and thankful to Allah and His Messenger for allowing me to be here with you this afternoon. It is a great blessing to be here. And I want to thank my father-in-law, Minister John Muhammad, for giving me the privilege to come before you to give you the greetings.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you for accepting me before you. I want to say to you, the followers here, I don't care how gloomy things may look, or how dark things may look. My mother used to say to me that the darkest hour is just before dawn.
That's right.
And I say hold fast to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. We realize today that the messenger's teaching is as strong in America today as it was in 1975. It is due to the fact that there are so many different minds, and I use the term minds, people out there that's saying we are the righteous Muslims under the guidance of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But if you examine the minds of those who said they believe in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I think we can question them.
That's right.
Sure, we can question them.
That's right.
If you tell me you are a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and you are not teaching that which he taught, then we can say to you, that's not your father.
That's right.
If our wives have a child and the child doesn't look like us, walk like us, talk like us, and don't dress like us, and don't feel and eat like us, then you know this is not my child.
That's right.
And so it is with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's true.
If you tell me that you are a Muslim and you believe in the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I expect to see that teaching reflect in your behavior,
That's right.
in your life, and in your teachings. We don't compromise the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
For what and to whom? Why should we compromise the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad? This teaching is just as strong today as it was when the messenger was in our presence. And it's left up with us who believe in the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to keep his teachings alive.
That's right.
And if I have anything to do with it, the messenger's teaching will always remain alive. I can't support anyone but the messenger's teaching. I'm sorry. And if you don't like me because I support the teachings of God's last messenger, then I say so be it.
That's right.
You know, you don't make friendships or seek friendship at the expense of your life.
That's right.
You don't seek friendship at the expense of denying and refraining from teaching that which Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught us. No, we just don't do that. If the messenger said that the black man is God, as my brother just pointed out to you, believe that.
That's right.
That is it. And nothing else but it. You can't make nothing else out of it but just that. Right?
That's right. Right. Teach it.
You may say, well, brother Hasty, I see black people are doing the same thing white people are doing. That's all right.
That's right.
Who was their teacher?
Right.
Who taught them? It was the slave master who taught them.
That's right.
And they are, as the brother was saying, they are just being other than themselves. But it's just a matter of a time before they will, bow unto the submission of Almighty God.
That's right.
The messenger says Allah will use the enemy to make us submit. He will use the devil to make us acknowledge his teachings.
That's true.
And from what I see, and according to my understanding, according to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, this thing is right at our door.
That's right.
If you just allow me to talk to you for about 10 or 15 minutes, I don't have no subject prepared and I don't need one. After you have followed the messenger for 30 some odd years, you can go anywhere.
That's right.
And look the peoples in their faces and tell them about the word of God.
That's right.
Taught by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And as I was saying, from what I see today, and I believe you see the very same thing, whether you acknowledge it or not, Allah is turning the white man loose on us.
That's it.
It's more racism today than it was in 1930. It's more racism today than it were in 1975.
That's true.
It's more racism today than it were yesterday. You think white people are going to ever accept you?
Come on. What's that?
Do you really think that?
What's that?
Why do you think he will accept you when you won't even accept yourself?
Right. Listen.
Once you accept yourself, then the white man will respect you.
That's right.
For respecting yourself.
That's right. Listen.
They have out there today in the wilderness of North America what they call skinheads.
Right. Go ahead. Keep going.
I don't call them skinheads. I call them the same thing the messenger called them for the last 60-some years. Real devils.
That's right.
And that is exactly what they are.
Yes.
And these wise devils,
Right.
such as the president, the vice president, the Senate, and the Congress, they are saying these peoples must be stopped. And yet, they are behind the whole thing.
That's right. Right.
The skinheads, the real devil, the Caucasian race, the enemy of black people, has always been and will always be. You can't change these people. If what God has put on the white man has not changed him over the last 60 some odd years, he's not going to change. And then if he changed, you cannot no longer call him a devil. He is living up to his nature.
That's right.
His nature dictates to him to hate a black man and a black woman.
That's right.
His nature dictates to him to hate the truth,
That's right.
to hate freedom, justice, and equality. And the white man hates freedom. He don't want to administer no freedom to us.
That's right.
That's why Allah came. That's why God came to America.
That's right.
Because he knew that we would never get no freedom, no justice, nor equality. We wouldn't ever unite as brothers if Allah had not visited North America and raised up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
If I stand here for the next 60 years giving thanks to Allah for his coming and raising up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, I still could not thank him enough for his merciful coming.
That's right.
Right?
Yes, sir.
One thing that we must understand today, this is the judgment.
That's right.
This is the day that judgment is knocking on your door.
That's true.
And I don't mean your door in which you live, the house in which you live. I'm speaking about this door.
Right. That's the one.
And brothers and sisters, if we don't open up to Allah, the skinhead's going to get you.
Go ahead, teach.
Oh yes.
That's right.
Oh yes, it may sound funny and it may sound comical, but this is the truth.
That's right.
The white man is on a rampage today. He has his gun loaded.
That's right.
Street sweepers
Right.
and all of these kinds of machine deadly weapons he have in his hand. He's not looking for no fowls either, and he's not hunting deers. He's hunting niggers.
Go ahead.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That's what they call us.
That's what they call us. Yeah.
I want me a nigger today.
That's what they say.
I remember the messenger saying once that when he was in Georgia, there was an old white man, he said, with his mouth full of snuff and tobacco, plus a pipe in his jaw, walked up to him and pulled a black man's ear out of his pocket. You think about that, thinking that this would frighten Elijah Muhammad. But the messenger said that he was born for the work. Even back there, they didn't frighten the messenger,
Yes, sir.
because he knew one day God was going to come
That's right.
and he was going to protect us. And God was going to put his words in his mouth.
That's right.
And the words that God put in the mouth of Elijah Muhammad would absolutely destroy the lives of the white man.
That's right.
You see, the white man has been covered up, brothers and sisters, wrapped up in a blanket. Blanket falsehood.
Right.
Blanket lies.
That's right.
Blanket deceitful act when it comes to me and you and the rest of the dark world, and especially the Muslim world. Yes, they had been covered up and we couldn't see them. We didn't have eyes to see them before the coming of God,
That's right.
raising up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But the messenger pulled the veil off of our eyes
That's right.
and told us to take a good look. Look at the pale man that's riding the white horse.
That's the one.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
And that is the white man.
That's him.
And brothers and sisters, as I have said, and it's worth reiterating, this year and next year, I believe, according to the way I have calculated and studied the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, that this white man going to be foot loose, completely loose, with no range of brow on him whatsoever,
Right.
to kill black people at will.
That's true.
Right?
That's right.
And he's not only going to just attack Negroes who have not heard Islam, he's going to attack Muslims.
That's right.
Oh, yes. And don't you think now that you and I are sitting pretty.
Right.
No, they're going to attack us.
That's right.
But there are 7 angels out there. As I was listening to one of the messenger tapes just before I came here, he said there are 7 angels watching over us. And these are no white angels now with white garments on. No, these are black angels
Right.
with white garments on. Right?
Right.
And the messenger says, I know these angels and these angels knows me. That's a blessing, isn't it? That should be relaxation to me and you to know that our leader and teacher was in contact with the 7 angels of God. Revelation teaches you of the 7 angels.
That's right.
Right?
That's right.
I had the privilege of sitting with one of the 7 angels. I talked with one of the 7 angels. I shook hands with one of the 7 angels. I hugged the neck of one of the 7 angels. Oh yes, brothers and sisters. if I am lying, then Elijah Muhammad was lying. And the messenger has never told a lie.
That's right.
Not, especially not since the coming of God. I won't even entertain a thought like that Elijah Muhammad ever lied.
That's right.
What would God want to choose a liar for his messenger?
That's right.
And what would a lie do to help God in the first place?
That's right.
When God has the power over all things. Huh?
That's right.
And the messenger said, this angel brother that you are shaking hand with, he said, this angel is here wanting to know from us. How many Muslims do we have in our cities that are with Elijah Muhammad? Then the messenger said, he wants to hear from you. Speaking of me. Now, brothers and sisters, I know us. I've been on this roster for 30-some years. I know us. Don't think now that I'm trying to pat myself on the back. I don't need no pat on the back. I need your hug and your handshake as a brother.
That's right.
That's all. And I don't want you to misconstrue what I'm saying.
Right.
I want you to understand exactly what I am saying. You look at me and say, well, brother minister, you mean to tell me you met with one of the scientists? Yes. There are 7 of them. And as the messenger was saying this morning on the tape, each of these 7 angels have a specific job to do. Each one of them. Neither one gets in the way of the other. One is for rain, other one for hail, other one for tornadoes. There's another one for earthquakes. Now, which one did I meet? This is a good question, isn't it? Which one did I meet? I met the most destructive one of the whole 7. I met the one that causes earthquakes, as the Bible said, in diverse places. The messenger said, this one that you are looking at can knock off 3/4 of the earth without even moving a finger. Just think about it, and the earth would disintegrate. This is the kind of angel that we have watching over us. By day, by night. When we sleep, they are watching over us. Through the prayers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That is the reason that I love my leader and teacher. I love the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and I love his people. I love his followers. I love my black brother, Muslim brothers and sisters.
Right.
And you cannot be a Muslim unless you love each other.
Right.
You love for your brother what you love for yourself. You love for your sister what you love for yourself. You can't be no Muslim if you don't love for each other what you love for yourself.
That's right.
God, Allah, and his messenger love for us the same. You understand what I'm saying? He loved for us the same with every individual that bow down to Allah and say Allah is the greatest.
Right.
Allah don't have no particular individual that he blesses as long as you bow to him. And we should be the very same way. Right? Now, let's get back. This has been on my mind all week long about the evil of white people. We have, even after God came to America, after Elijah Muhammad taught for 30 some odd years, 40 some odd years, 60 some odd years, some of us are still fooled by the white man.
That's right.
Look at George Bush.
Right.
Look at the troop buildup in the Middle East. Are they going over there for peace? Or are they going over there for an all-out war? They're going over there for an all-out war.
Right.
It's no peace in their mind, brothers and sisters. They was glad when Iraq invaded what is that country? Kuwait. They was glad.
Right.
America was glad.
That's right.
They was happy. They was thrilled. They still are thrilled. But at the end, they may not be thrilled.
That's right.
Huh?
That's right.
Hussein is not after the Kuwait people. That's not the reason that he invaded Kuwait.
Right.
Why did he invade Kuwait? He invaded Kuwait simply because of the corrupt leadership.
Right.
And we have corrupt leadership in our midst.
Right.
We have corrupt leadership in the Muslim community.
Right.
A lot of us standing on the rostrum saying, Allahu Akbar,
Right.
but we are corrupt.
Right. Teach it.
That's right, brother. Hypocrites.
Right. Teach it.
Real hypocrites. And I said, just like you see, or what you see rather, that's taking place over there, going to take place right here in America.
Right.
Who said so? Elijah. Muhammad said
Right.
so.
That's right.
You gonna have Muslim fighting Muslim like Muslim are fighting Muslim in the East. You got so many. You don't have enough hands and toes, or fingers and toes, to count the different Muslim sects in America today.
Yeah, teach it.
Right?
That's right.
And all of them, yes, all of them got their teaching from Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
But now they have corrupted the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
Orthodox,
Right.
Shiites, right?
That's right.
They said we following Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad was no Shiite. Prophet Muhammad was not a Sunni. Read your Quran.
Right.
Read your Hadith. They don't tell you that he was a Shiite Muslim.
Right.
He was just a plain Muslim. And then yet we can't just follow Prophet Muhammad.
Right.
That book had been fulfilled. Right?
Right.
I'll tell you the truth. What Elijah Muhammad gave to us in one of his books, on one page of his book,
Right.
encompassed the whole Holy Quran.
Right. That's right.
Here's a man met with God.
Right.
Here's a man met face to face with God. Prophet Muhammad didn't meet face to face with God. He got healed through Gabriel.
That's right.
Who was Gabriel?
Teach.
Gabriel was no more than an angel. And Gabriel himself didn't even meet with Allah. Now we got some of our black brothers here in this country calling themselves Gabriel.
That's right. Teach it.
Gabriel met with somebody in this country.
Right.
And then this Gabriel went to another person
Right.
and told him it's time for you to get up and get busy. I don't need no one to tell me after the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has instructed me. How many instructors do we need?
Right.
We only need one,
That's right.
and that one is Elijah Muhammad. Right?
That's right.
I tell you, we should absolutely strip our clothes of this false teaching, or the teaching that does not match up to the teaching of Elijah Muhammad.
Right. Yes, sir.
All praises is due to Allah.
Right.
The leaders in Kuwait. The leaders in Kuwait. See, I studied the foreign behavior from the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Those people over there had billions. I don't mean millions. They have billions of dollars
Right. That's right.
in banks all over the world.
Right.
And their poor people are in poverty.
Right.
And that is the reason that Hussein invaded Kuwait. You understand?
Yes, sir.
That's the reason. And a lot of you, I'm sure, say, oh, look what he did. He invaded another Muslim brother. Well, we're going to have to do the same thing. Some of these so-called Muslim leaders, we're going to have to invade them. It's coming whether we want it or not. This is the work of God. and God's work must be fulfilled. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
All praise is due to Allah.
Right.
All praises is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The messenger said, when this day comes, that we must attack these kind of Muslim followers and leaders. He said that we will kill them so severely that it will shake the foundation in Washington, D.C. That's heavy, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's some killing, brother. If it's going to shake the White House, all of the atomic weapons that Bush have at his disposal, and we're going to shake that cracker? Oh, brothers and sisters, we won't have no mercy. Allah has people in our midst right now
Right.
that could take a day old white cracker and a day old black baby or a 30-year-old black man or woman. Listen to what I'm saying today. And take him by his heels and bust his brains up against a brick wall and go home and say his prayer and say, Allah Akbar,
Right.
and have a good, nice night rest.
That's right. That's right.
They are here. This is what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad has taught us.
Right.
Just keep living and you will see it.
That's right.
And Allah will keep you here so you can see it, to bear witness with Elijah Muhammad. That Elijah Muhammad didn't lie. He told us the truth.
That's right.
Just keep living. All praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The messenger said, when this take place, Washington, D.C. will say to each other, if those Muslims kill their own people like that, what will they do to us?
Right. Good question.
The Holy War is just about to come into focus. Do you realize that? Are you familiar with the Holy War? This is it in the Middle East, brothers and sisters.
Right.
In the Vietnam War, we asked the messenger one day, dear Holy Apostle, is the war in Vietnam, is that the Holy War? He said, no, 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 brother. That's not the Holy War. He said, I'm going to tell you how to detect and to know the Holy War when it takes place. He said, in Vietnam, you didn't see one Muslim country involved in the Vietnam War. All Hindus and Buddhists. And the white man, the European,
Right.
the real devil, that Allah wants to kill both of them. He don't care. He don't care how much they fight together.
Right.
He don't like either one of them, so said the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
He don't like the Buddhists, and nor does he like the white man.
Right.
I don't like the Buddhists, nor do I like the white man. I hate the white man.
Right. That's right.
You say you hate? You say this is going against Scripture. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
And I don't mean shut up in no disrespectful manner. But listen. The book says, love everybody.
Right.
And that same Jew, those same 72 Jews who the brother will mention, is the one who put that in the book.
Right.
Love everybody.
Right.
And God would be defeating himself or his purpose to tell us to love everybody,
That's right.
when God does not love everybody.
That's right.
In the book, the Bible, it said, hate. God said, this is God talking now, I hate my enemy with a perfect hate.
That's true. That's right.
Can you hate any more better than perfect? Perfect hate. I hate him with a passion. I hate him so much I'm going to kill all of them.
Right.
But I need a reason to kill them. I'm going to allow the white man to attack my elects, my righteous, the Muslim, the black man and woman in America. I'm going to allow the white man to attack them. And I will let him kill up to 300 of my followers, so said the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Then the seventh angel will step in
Right.
and kill them all. there is no one for us to follow today but Elijah Muhammad. And as I said in a meeting that me and my father-in-law was in 2 Monday nights ago, I said, I love the messenger and I love the God of the messenger. And I said, and I love the messenger's brother, my father-in-law. And I said that I will never, and I want y'all to listen to, I hope y'all recording this, because I may have to come back and ask you to play it for me. I will never go against that man. I will never go against Minister John Muhammad. Never. Never. And I say again, never for no one as long as he continued to preach Islam as his brother taught him, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. You know, here you running around here trying to make an enemy for me. Don't try to make no enemy for me. You can't, you don't have enough brain in your head to make an enemy for me. If you become my enemy, you're going to have to do it yourself. I won't permit no one else to make you my enemy. You understand what I'm saying? So brothers and sisters, as I come to a close, I want to mention a few more things about the war. You got Saudi Arabia, who controls Mecca.
Right.
Saudi Arabia controls Mecca. They supposedly now, to be the royal family.
They say.
Let's think and stop letting white people and Arabs look at us as something inferior. If you sit and listen at them talking about they are the peoples of God, the Arabs, and they are the royal family, and they are the overseer, are the caliph of the holy city Mecca. Don't let them do that. Don't let them do that. There's only one royal family. God don't have no 2 or 3 royal family at one time. It's just like president. There's only one president, isn't it? And there's only one royal family, and that royal family happens to be in America.
Yeah.
And I don't say this just to be talking. This is a fact. This is an authentic fact. The royal family is in the wilderness of North America.
That's right.
The Arabs done had their chances.
Right.
And they lost their chances.
That's right.
The covenant was given to the Arab, but they broke the covenant with Almighty God.
That's right. That's right.
Now God is punishing them.
Right.
Here's Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia bringing in, and Hussein said this right over the air, I'm sure you heard it, bringing in the infidel.
Right.
Bringing in the infidel, bringing in the real devil, the human flesh and blood devil,
Right.
who was born a devil and lived a devil and will die a devil. He said,
Right.
you bringing them into the holy city, corrupting and defiling the holy city.
Right. That's true.
And then the ambassador to that particular city, a country, Saudi Arabia, he said, how can Hussein say that this is a holy war? Look what he did. How can he call for a holy war and he's not holy himself? I looked at him and laughed. This is the truth, brothers and sisters. I looked at him and laughed. And I said to myself, Saudi Arabia is just as far from being holy as left ear from being right.
That's right. That's right.
Just that far. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad says they will have to bow down to us.
Right.
And that's what they hate. even everybody that goes to the Middle East, to Mecca, to Saudi Arabia, or any of the Muslim countries over there, when you say all praises is due to Master Farad Muhammad for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, they stop you quickly and say, don't mention that Farad Muhammad. Don't mention that Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
Even when Brother Farrakhan went to Mecca and went to Saudi Arabia a few months ago, he went there and he mentioned Master Farad Muhammad and he mentioned the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. They said, Farrakhan, you are a beautiful brother. You're a good speaker. But don't mention Master Farad Muhammad. Don't mention Elijah Muhammad. Everywhere you go on the earth, mention Master Farad Muhammad. Mention Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
Everywhere you go, and I guarantee you, you will be the winner.
That's right.
Allah is with us today.
That's right.
You don't have nothing else to worry about. Allah is with us.
Right.
One of the chief imams in Mecca. I'm saying this because this thing is about to bust into what we call the Third World War. This is the reason I'm talking on it today. We're headed now for the Third World War.
Right.
And it must take place. Right?
Right.
And the messenger said it would start in the east.
Right.
And then come to the west.
That's right.
So, brothers and sisters, look to Allah. Say your prayers and say them much.
That's it. That's right.
Fast and fast much. Think on Allah and His messenger and think on them much.
Right.
We have nothing else left today. Everybody has turned their back on us. Everybody has looked down upon the poor black man and woman in North America.
That's right.
Everybody looks at us as something inferior. Everybody looks at us as slaves.
Right. That's right.
Do you know in the days of Prophet Muhammad they had black slaves?
That's right.
Did you know that? Did you know Prophet Muhammad had black slaves? You didn't know that, did you? Oh yeah, Prophet Muhammad had slaves. I don't know how he treated them, but he sure had them. Brothers and sisters, there's only one man for us today, and that is the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Elijah Muhammad himself, and those who continue the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I love the Muhammad Speak newspaper.
That's it.
I was raised up on that paper. I ate that paper. Right?
Right.
Brother Tommy can tell you we went out many days in the snow up to our knees. We didn't stop. Captain Roscoe, we didn't stop. No, it didn't snow too deep for us. It didn't rain too much for us.
Right.
Why? Because we love Master Farad Muhammad and we love Elijah Muhammad.
Right.
You sitting right here talking about you all old Muslim. What the hell are you speaking of old Muslim? You are reaping today what we work like hell for. You should hug all of the old Muslims
Right.
and say, right on, brothers and sisters.
That's right.
I don't want to hear what the old Muslim got to say. You know why you don't want to hear what we got to say? Because we are telling you what Elijah Muhammad is telling us today.
Right.
That's why you don't want to hear us. We stick to the messenger's teaching.
That's right.
And you don't want us to stick to Elijah Muhammad teaching.
Right.
Upgrade his teaching. You can't upgrade truth.
Right. That's right.
I get furious when I begin to think of the thing that our people think about those who labored in the nation for 40 and 50 and 60 years.
Right.
What do Minister John Muhammad look like sitting under someone else as his teacher when he sat with God and the messenger?
Right. That's right. That's right.
the truth.
That's right.
It's the truth. If I were lying, you should tell me to sit down. But I'm telling you the truth. I will not follow no one myself. I was taught directly from the mouth of Elijah Muhammad. What do I look like now following somebody else who said they are the messenger of God? No, no, no.
Right.
I won't do it. I sat home first. Allah is in my house like he is here or anywhere else. But I say to you, my beloved brothers and sisters, let's come together and be one.
That's right.
Let's go after our people. I know everyone that you go after. The old serpent is there nipping the heel of the baby. I understand that. You know what I mean by nipping the head of the baby? Trying to devour the woman and take the baby away from the woman. Who is the woman? The woman is Elijah Muhammad. Who is the heel? The heel is us, the followers of Elijah Muhammad, according to his interpretation. These are his interpretations, not mine. We are the heel. Heel means the one who follows behind another man. So we are the heels. And every time someone convert one for Elijah Muhammad, somebody is there trying to turn them around.
That's true.
Come go with me.
That's right.
Come follow me. But brothers and sisters, I can't follow no one but Elijah Muhammad. But I can work with, should I repeat? I can work with anyone who follows the teaching of Elijah Muhammad. Oh yes. If Minister John Muhammad was not following the message, I wouldn't be here today. No, I wouldn't be here. No, I'm here because I love him, number one. I'm here because I know he is following the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I said this and I said openly, if I was in a conference with every leader on the earth, I would say the same thing that I'm saying now. I don't care for no one who go around saying we need a hypocrite. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Do you really? Yes, I think you do. We all are intelligent. We need Malcolm. Yes, that's what's being said, brothers and sisters. I am not kidding you.
Right.
I would not lie to you. This is the truth. We need Malcolm. We need Martin Luther King. We need all of the dead people.
Right.
A dead piece of beef can't help you. A dead fish can't help you. You don't want nothing dead.
Right. Right.
Am I right?
That's right.
Oh, yes. If Malcolm was living, I don't want Malcolm.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, my dear brother.
That's right.
All praises is due to
Yes,
Allah.
sir. All the time.
All praises is due to Allah. How can you stand on one of Elijah Muhammad's rosters that he made possible for all of us and say, I love Malcolm, who was a hypocrite?
Right. That's right.
Not only a hypocrite to his teacher, but a hypocrite to God and the followers of God.
That's right.
And I'm going to walk around here saying, we need Malcolm. Oh, how much we need Malcolm. Some of y'all remember, I think the first or second Sunday, the messenger made me the minister on Linwood. I brought up Malcolm. I said that Sunday, brother, and this is fresh in my mind the day it was the day I said it. I said, kill the nigger. Dig him up and kill him again. I said, dig him up, kill him, and then dig him up the third time and kill him again. And I still said the same thing today. Here's a man threw mud on the messenger, slandered the messenger, wanted the messenger's job, went out and said, if anybody should be killed, Elijah should be killed. And then you're going to love Malcolm, you need Malcolm. The hell were you and Malcolm, whoever said it.
That's right. That's right.
I wish this could be put in the paper. So whoever said it can read it. Oh, yes. Brother, I stand on what I believe in.
Right.
I don't bite my tongue. Never have and never will. Here's a man here wanted the messenger's job. Always wanted the messenger dead.
That's right.
And when the messenger was very sick in the intensive care, I went there, me and my wife and his sister. We saw the messenger. The rest of those who wanted to become leaders were sitting on limbs, sitting on branches of trees, so to speak, like a buzzard,
Right.
waiting on a sick cow to die so they can eat the flesh of that dead cow.
Right.
They couldn't wait until Elijah Muhammad left us. I've heard the messenger say out of his own mouth, and I'm sure his sister, but I know my wife can bear me witness. He said, brother, they want my job, but I can't give it to them even if I wanted to give it to them. He said, I didn't give myself the job that I have.
That's right.
He said, God gave me the job. And that's why I said, don't tell me you were sent by God to lead me. And the question was asked. This was in the messenger last days. I am not lying to you. This is the truth. The whole world can attack me on what I'm saying. I will stand up against them. The question was asked in my closing. The question was asked, dear Holy Apostle, who going to take your place after you? He said, no. I mean, he said it with so much anger. He said, no one can take my place. And if you had that tape, everything was said around that dinner table, he taped it. And if you could get that tape, you would hear my voice louder than you heard anyone else, because I said, that's right, dear Holy Apostle. And I said, excuse me. He said, no, brother, when the Spirit hit you, say it. No, brothers and sisters. But this is what he said. He said, no one can take my place. He said, but after me, my ministers, not my minister, my ministers will continue my teaching and carry my teachings around the world. These are his exact words. Don't worry whether you're right or wrong. You are right. Just be a good Muslim.
Right.
And continue to follow the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Now here's Saudi Arabia inviting white people, the blue-eyed devil, the crooks,
Right.
who have already stole all of the oil from the Middle East, inviting them in to kill their own brother.
Right.
King Hussein from Jordan. I like that man. I kind of like him. He told America, no, I'm not going to vote in this resolution that you sent in foreign troops. He said, if the problem can be settled, let us sell it ourselves. We don't need no foreign invention to come over here and try to help us to solve our problem. If brothers fight, let brothers fight. But don't bring the devil in and let him fight brother. But if you notice, those leaders who agreed, like Egypt, Mubarak, he said, now he has sent troops to Saudi Arabia. It's pitiful. It is sad, brother,
That's right.
to fight against his own brother. But this is what it's going to take to bring the Arab world back together. King Hussein got the poison gas. He got missiles. He got the largest standing army in the Middle East. He got over 1 million troops, and all of them are underarmed. And I pray Allah that he sink America in the Red Sea.
That's right.
And if you take all these countries, the people, the population is not against Iraq, but they're against the leadership. And they said they're going to support Iraq. And I am going to support Iraq with my prayers. All praise is due to Allah. And I pray Allah that America will end up like she ended up in Vietnam.
That's right.
That's right, worse. You are absolutely correct. Did America win the Vietnam War? How many troops did they have in Vietnam? That's right, they didn't have enough. Evidently, they lost the war. Evidently, they didn't have enough. But those Vietnamese were killing Americans like they were cutting down rice. When America thought that she had everything settled, a Vietnamese would come out from under the ground and kill America and go back in. Come out again and get another cracker. Oh, I love that. And it's going to be worse this trip. Now they're calling Iraq president the madman, the dog, the worst man since Hitler. He worse than Adolf Hitler. They said the same thing about Gaddafi. Now they got to get off of Gaddafi and get on our other brother now. But all of them going to come together and drown America in the Red Sea. Oh, brother. The White House is trembling today. And now Bush, notice this, calling for the people in Iraq, in Baghdad, to overthrow their president. John F. Kennedy, don't forget him. Please don't ever forget history. History is best qualified to reward all research. Am I right? John F. Kennedy said to the people in Cuba, overthrow Castro. John F. Kennedy said that. Then he tried to invade them. They tried to assassinate Castro. But Castro beat them to the punch. Somebody beat them to the punch. Even if it was God himself that beat him to the punch. John F. Kennedy was killed. As thou hast done, so shall it be done unto you. You dig a ditch for me, brother, you're going to fall in the ditch that you dug for me. You're going to fall in it yourself. All praises is due to Allah. Brothers and sisters, I've enjoyed talking with you. And I pray Allah that we can always be together. That we can always love each other. And that we will always love Elijah Muhammad. And always love his family.
That's right.
You may say, well, you put a lot of emphasis on the family. Brother, we never had a royal family since we left our homeland and were kidnapped and brought to the West. I'm grateful for the messenger's family. They worked for me before I knew how to work for myself. The messenger suffered. His family suffered. And I said, let's protect the messenger's family. Okay? Let's do this. And the family will help protect you. You don't just have to protect them, they'll help protect you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And I said this in Minister John's absence. And I said this to him. You shouldn't let him leave his home, leave the mosque, traveling by himself. You just shouldn't do that. No, you shouldn't. I'm saying this for a reason, brothers and sisters. The devil is angry. Extremely angry. I can remember when I was a minister on Linwood. I went to Chicago once and I drove. I went alone. So when I got ready to leave, I said to the messenger I was leaving. He said, "How did you come over here, brother?" I said, "I drove." He said, "Who came over with you?" I said, "I came by myself." He said, "Don't you ever do that again." He said, "The enemy is out there watching you to try to kill you." He said, "They can't kill me." And these are his words. He said, "But they would try to kill one that's close to me, one of my ministers, to embarrass me." This is what he said. He said, "You go back to Detroit and get you a brother." He said, "Go back to Detroit and get you a brother and put that brother on the payroll. And everywhere you go, you take this brother with you." And I'm saying this for a reason. And I want to say something else that he said about his family. I'm not saying this to put the family nowhere, brothers and sisters. But I'm just saying this because this is the time for it to be said. The messenger says that none of his family would ever be murdered or killed as long as they followed him. He said there's not a gun or a knife out there that would kill or can kill one member of his family unless they are not with him. But if you're with the messenger family, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's right.
Now I speak to all of us who's the family. If you with the messenger, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Brother Lieutenant Leon, my dear brother in the back know him. They worked together for years. He came by my place, by my fish market, and he said that he's coming back to the temple. He said, "I got to come down and see Brother Levi." These are his words. "I got to come by and see Brother Levi." He said, "That's a good brother, hard-working brother,
Right.
and it's the truth."
That's right.
And he said, "I'm coming back to the nation." He said, "But I don't know where to come." These are his words. And there's certain fellows that he said, "I don't care too much for certain fellows." This is what he said. I won't call the fellow's name, but he said, "Certain fellows I just don't care for." I said, "Well, brother, my father-in-law is on Hamilton Mall." I said, "They would be happy to have you."
Right.
He said, "Well, I'm going to start visiting there. And any Sunday you may see Brother Leon." I mean, he looks good. First time I seen his brother since 1975, since the messenger left. And he really looks good. All praise is due to Allah. Those brothers work day and night. So brothers and sisters, I want to thank you. I want to thank Brother Minister and Minister John Muhammad for letting me say these few words to you. Evidently somebody called me and told him I was here, But I appreciate, the spirit of the believers here. I appreciate the spirit of the believers here. You're good Muslims, good father. I have nothing bad to say about you, but I have a whole lots of good to say about you. And I said, brother, let's go out. Now when Minister John come back next Sunday, make a promise to yourself. And if it pleases Allah, me and my wife and family will be back next Sunday. I want all of us to pledge ourselves and say to ourselves, and make yourself live up to your own pledges. Bring fire with you next Sunday.
That's
So when Minister John come next Sunday, he will find a beautiful crowd here to speak to. You know, when you see a lot of people's coming in, it gives you the spirit. And Minister John deserved to have more to speak to than we have here today. Not that I'm criticizing, don't get me wrong, brothers and sisters, but we do need more people.
That's right.
And I do believe with the help of Allah and the prayers of his messenger, he prayed for us over 40-some years. I believe we can go out there and get the people. I really do. And I'm going to be coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back and coming back again. To help. To help. And this is all I'm coming back for now, just to help. Yes. Yes, we all need help.
That's
And if you get to the place you don't need nobody's help, then I don't need to be around you. All praise is due to Allah. And when I'll help in the right way. I have never helped in the wrong way. And it's too late now for me to start helping in the wrong way. I will help in the right way. I will help in the way that is in accord with righteousness, in accord with Islam, in accord with the teachings of God, in accord with the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's the way I want to help. Thank you, and may Allah forever bless you. Salam alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we forever thank Allah who came in the person of Master Fard Muhammad, raising up in our midst one of our brothers, in the person of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
We always thank Allah.
That's right.
And we thank Him very often. Every moment in the day we should thank Him.
Yes, sir.
For coming to America.
That's right.
And not only just coming to take a look at us, but raising up one from among us.
Yes, sir.
One of our brothers.
That's right.
In the person of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Right.
And I do thank Allah, and I thank Him much.
Yes, sir.
For my life. And I thank Him much for your life. I thank Allah for blessing me to be back with you today. We was here last Sunday.
Yes, sir.
And I enjoyed myself here last Sunday, looking at the beautiful Muslims, followers of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I tell you, it's nothing like coming among your own people.
That's right. Yes, sir.
You know your own peoples, they know you.
Yes, sir.
And you know your own people.
That's right.
But when you have to go in among strangers, you have to tip in and sometimes tip out. And you just not sure of what to say when you're among strangers.
That's right.
But when you're among your brothers and sisters, you know what to say.
That's right.
Because you know what they need. And the reason that we know what they need is because my need is your need.
That's right.
And your need is my need.
Yes,
so we all can sit here today and talk about the needs of 30 or 40 million black people here in America.
That's right.
If we had really listened to that noble leader, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who taught us here for 40-some years, if we had just listened and just followed and just understood what that man was all about,
right,
and where this man was leading us and what this man wanted for us, if that unity and that love had continued, oh, brothers and sisters, we would have nothing to worry about today. I mean, not one thing. We wouldn't have to worry about anything.
That's right.
But today you have, you got 6 on one corner,
right,
12 on another one,
Right.
and maybe 20 on the other corner.
Yes, sir.
And if the devil attack the 6 or the 12 or the 20, none of us can win.
No.
All of us will lose.
Oh,
So we must come together today.
Yes, sir.
We must come together as one. We must come together as brothers and sisters.
That's right.
We must come together under the banner of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
And this is really the honest way.
That's right.
And if we don't choose to take this way, we are lost, brothers and sisters. We just might well forget it.
That's right.
I thank Allah that, I am still a firm believer in the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right, brother. That's right.
And I'll tell you, once you step out of the circle of the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you can just forget it.
That's right.
You can hang it up.
That's right.
You are finished. You are done.
That's right.
Because the only thing that will help black people to elevate us today is the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's right.
That's right.
And thank you. All praise is due to Allah. And we must stay in the mainstream of his teachings.
That's right.
To teach the messenger's teaching and then add somebody else's teaching in with his teachings, that's not the messenger's teaching. No, that's not his teaching. You must teach, or if you say you are a believer in the God who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad and raised up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, you're not going to teach nothing but what Elijah Muhammad taught.
That's right. That's right.
That's the key to our success. I can remember once the messenger saying to me in Chicago, he said, brother, when you go back to to Detroit, he said, I don't want you to go back there and please the people. He said, no, you go back there and please me. Teach what I want you to teach. And never mind about what they want you to teach.
Right.
I feel the same way today. I feel the very same way today. You may not like something that perhaps Minister John says, or my brother behind me, or what I said, but it's good for you because it is the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And I'll tell you that the day and time in which we are living in and looking at, we shouldn't ever deviate from the messenger's teaching.
Right.
Islam spells freedom, justice, and equality.
Right.
And in order for us to acquire freedom, justice, and equality, we must accept God's last messenger and accept the religion of God and all of the righteous peoples all over the earth. Islam is spreading so fast today. Oh yes, just because it's a few of us here, brothers and sisters, but it's going to come a day they're going to knock the door down getting in here.
That's right. You're right. Islam,
and I repeat, Islam,
That's right.
not Christianity.
Right.
Christianity is no threat to the world today.
That's right.
It is Islam that is a threat to the Western world all over the earth. Do you know that? That's what the fight is all about in the Middle East today. It's not so much about oil or territory, but because they know once they join up with Islam under the guidance of Allah, and may I add, under the leadership of Elijah Muhammad, we're going to get the land and the oil. All praise is due to Allah. You may say, well, what? You don't have nothing to fight with. Who said so? Who told you we don't have anything to fight with? Brothers and sisters, we have a lot to fight with. Where's your faith? Where's your faith? That's almost enough within itself. Jesus said if you had the faith of a grain of a mustard seed, you could speak to the mountain and the mountain would begin to move. And it wasn't talking about those mountains out there that you have to climb up, but it was speaking about the mountain, really, the white race. That's the mountain that we must remove. And we can remove it by faith in God and faith in his messenger, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So brothers and sisters, don't say we don't have anything to fight with. Use your faith. Use your ingenuity. Use your talent. Use your wisdom. Use your knowledge. And then if that doesn't work, call on Allah. Call on Allah. And tell Allah just to send a few mosquitoes. We don't have anything to fight with. And then if you can't muster up enough mosquitoes, tell them to send a few gnats. You talking about we don't have anything to fight with. What's wrong with you? Where have you been? Don't you know the power of Allah? God is in our midst today. That's why Allah came to America and raised up the Honorable Elijah Muhammad to let him know we have nothing to fear. What do you got to fear today? But fear itself. We don't have to fear no one. Don't even fear yourself. Allah is with us. Brothers and sisters, I'm very happy and I'm thankful to Allah for being here today, looking you in your beautiful faces, to talk to you for a few minutes until Minister John comes down. I'm going to, just talk as a family. We are a family, aren't we? I really love you, brothers and sisters. I can't tell you how much I love you. Thank you, my dear brother. All praise is due to Allah. This is the spirit that we must adopt today. We must show love for each other. Right? And as I said, brothers and sisters, don't fear no one but Allah and his messenger. I don't care how many Muslims on the outside that is not with us, don't fear them and don't fear their leader. Are y'all with me? The messenger says in the 30s, and we got some brother here can bear me witness, they ruled Detroit. And we're going to rule it again. And I'm not just sitting here talking just to be talking and taking up some time and some space. We are going to rule Detroit. We don't have to run Whitey out of the city. He's already gone. All we have to do is to come together as brothers and sisters and unite behind one leader. Unite behind the man that's following the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and carrying his teaching throughout America. And I speak of Minister John Muhammad. I don't say there aren't anyone else teaching Islam. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, when you find a man that's sticking close to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, or when you find a man that's on the inside of Elijah Muhammad, that's the man you should try to get next to. That's the man you should try to get close to. Right? When you find a man with his hand in the hand of Elijah, that's the man you should get close to. Once you find a man with his head glued to the head of Elijah Muhammad, you almost can say that's Elijah himself. It is the same with Allah and the messenger, right? The messenger said, when you look at me, you are looking at God. When you're looking at me, you are looking at Master Farad Muhammad. Because I am from Master Farad Muhammad. I am the messenger of Master Farad Muhammad. I am carrying his message. Right? To displease one is to displease them both. You can't say that I am pleasing Master Farad Muhammad and displease his messenger. As I said last Sunday here, You may say, well, Elijah Muhammad aren't here. Who said so? Look at his paper. This is Elijah Muhammad. Right? I mean, let's face it, brothers and sisters. None of us would even knew how to put out a Muhammad Speak newspaper if it had not been for Elijah Muhammad. So when you pick up Message to the Black Man, I thought I saw one here. Yes. When you pick up the Message to the Black Man, that's Elijah Muhammad. Right? It's enough in this book, in just this book. Never mind the fall of America. Let's stop at the message to the black man in America. It's enough in this book to last us for the next 50,000 years. Right? You think God left us aimless? You think God left us without a leader? All Minister John has to do to come up and just show this book to you. You don't have to read it. Just take a look at the headline. Message to the black man from the messenger. Right? We don't have to run nowhere to try to find the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad or try to find Elijah Muhammad. Here he is. Right? And I dare you to open this book up. This book will lead you directly to God Almighty. This book will lead you to freedom, justice, and equality. This book will lead you to Hamilton and Mars. Hamilton and Mars. And if nobody at the door, knock on the door. Somebody will open it. And Jesus said, I'll let you in. And when you come in, you may find Jesus standing behind the rostrum, welcoming you in to Muhammad. All praises is due to Allah. That is exactly what I hope to do for 2 more minutes. Is to teach you, or rather to inform you, or to refresh your memories of this great man. A fountain of living water. I was listening to one of the messengers' tapes. He said, and it's so beautiful, he said, you don't have to go nowhere else to drink. Talking about the fountain. The living fountain. Not a dead fountain. Not a polluted fountain. Not a salty fountain, but a fresh fountain. We have had too much polluted water from that fountain and too much salt water from other fountains. But Elijah Muhammad said, you cannot by no means drink me dry. And you don't have to go nowhere, no other mosque, no other church, no other organization. You don't have to go nowhere but where you are right now. And it's enough water here for you to drink, and you will never get thirsty. It's enough water here for your children to drink, and they will never get thirsty. It's enough water here for your grandchildren and your great-grand and their great-great-great-grandchildren to drink. You can never drink Elijah dry. If you think you can drink Elijah dry, you have to have a stomach as big as the universe and weigh 6 septillion tons, followed by 21 cycles. All praises is due to Allah. The message to the black man in America and then all over the world. Right? I love this man we call Elijah Muhammad. Oh yes, brother. If you want a quick, speedily fight out of me, mishandle this man here.
That's right, brother.
Spiritual people fight, religious people fight. Oh, yes. Even God fights. God is the biggest fighter. God kills. The biggest killer. Right? Have you ever known anyone to kill any more than God? The white man think he can kill. Brother, he can't kill like God killed. And God never have to move his lips to kill. He don't have to spend trillions of dollars on arms to kill. All he has to do is to talk to one of the little scientists and tell them to go into action. And there it is. I feel sorry for those of you who think that Islam, under the leadership of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, is dying. Islam is not dying. You can't kill Islam. The root is too deep in the hearts and minds of our people. You can't kill Islam. How can you kill Islam? In order to kill Islam, you got to kill every black man and woman in America. And there is no way to kill all of us, is it? Even if they declare war on us at this very moment, the messenger said the most that they could kill would be 300 of us. And I would give 300 right now if that's going to be the end of the white race. Wouldn't you? I'd give my life and my family life too if I felt like this is going to be the end of the white man. But the point is, if the white man is able to kill 300 of the Muslims, he won't kill any more than that. And Allah don't have to let him kill one of us. But Allah being such a just God, he don't want to just attack the white man just because he has the power to do so. He will open up the way so he can kill a few of us, so he can wipe all of them off of the map. Thank you, brother. I've heard him say the same thing. I heard the messenger say that. But this brother here probably heard Allah say it. All praise is due to Allah. You know, it's good to have witness barriers. And Allah is keeping them here for a reason. Right? And I heard the messenger say, don't worry about those that have been following me for a long time. Don't harass them. He said, let them come to the mosque when they feel like coming. Don't harass them. And I said the same thing. Don't harass those Muslims that made a way for me and you. The messenger's brother that's sitting here, our minister, Minister John, who is the minister of this mosque, they all went to jail. See, this is a thing that you don't know. Some of us don't know this. I don't say all of you don't know this, but it's worth repeating again. They went to jail for us. They didn't have to. The messenger went to prison. He didn't have to. He did it for us. If he hadn't, you and I perhaps wouldn't be sitting here today. But I thank Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and all those that were following him. I thank them for suffering for us. We are the beneficiary of their suffering. Do you understand that? And don't be ungrateful, be grateful. Be grateful for their suffering. They left their families. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad, brothers and sisters, did not have no easy job in trying to teach and raise this nation. The messenger said they ran them out of this city. And they would love to run our minister out of the city. They would love to. Don't you think they don't now? And don't think they're not planning to do it. But I said to them, like the messenger said, if you think you're going to run us out of the city, you and who else? Where's your helper? Do you have enough help to run us out? The messenger said, if you call all the army and all of the people, 4,400,000,000 people together, you could not do it. No, you can't do it. You say, well, why did Elijah Muhammad run from the white man and from blacks that were seeking his life? Why did they run? Or why did he run? Was he afraid? No. Jesus ran, sure, for a long time. Prophet Muhammad ran 1,400 years ago and was wounded. They tried to kill Prophet Muhammad 1,400 years ago. They wasn't able to kill him, but they wounded him. They never was able even to wound Elijah Muhammad. The messenger said they put guns in his side. I'm teaching you the faith that we should have. Put guns in his side. And they were not able to pull the trigger. The messenger said Allah taken over their mind. Their eyes were cast up in the sky, couldn't even blink their eyes. And the messenger said he still had the gun froze. And he walked away. And the messenger said, when I saw his eyes cast up into the skies, he said, I looked at him and said, my Allah, have you none? And he said, and I walked away. And he said, as far as I could walk, I looked back and Allah still had the man tied up and didn't have no rope on him either. That's a powerful God, isn't it? And you mean to tell me you wouldn't follow a God like that? You wouldn't submit to a God like that? You won't follow a leader and teacher like that? Well, you say, why did he run? Let me tell you what he said to us at his dinner table once. And I'm sure others have heard the same thing. He said, I wasn't running to keep them from killing me, but I ran to keep from killing them. That's kind of heavy, isn't it? Are you thinking? I didn't run to keep them from killing me, but I ran to keep from killing them. When I heard Islam and I heard this man talking so bold, I said, that's the man I'm going to unite with. I said, that's the man I'm going to follow. I don't care whether he's halfway right or what, I'm going to follow that man. Because I never heard a man talk like that in North America among this bad white man. In the 30s and the 20s, brother, black people couldn't hardly look at a white man unless he was looking at him smiling and dancing. And here's a man like Elijah Muhammad standing up in America calling all white folks devils. And you mean to tell me you're not going to follow or will not follow that kind of man? I'll follow that man just for his nerve. And here you round here today trying to erase the name Elijah Muhammad. Sweeping his name under the rug. Using his teaching but refuse to use his name. You're a bunch of hypocrites. And I'm not speaking of nobody in here, because these that's in here are Muslims. Even if you have not joined up, you still are a Muslim. I'm speaking about hypocrites. Yes. 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 Don't want Elijah Muhammad's name mentioned. And some of them said they are Muslim ministers. Very seldom they will say, Elijah Muhammad taught me this. Or Elijah Muhammad taught me that. They want the world to know and want you to think that what they got it on their own. They are a liar. And the truth is not in them. They are robbers, they are liars, they are thieves. And every time I hit the rostrum, I'm going to be defending my leader, your leader, my teacher, and your teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I don't know no other man to defend. I was listening to the radio or television a couple of nights ago. I believe it was Friday night. Jesse Jackson, Benjamin Hooks, and all them other crooks. Benjamin Hooks and all the other crooks. And all the other hypocrites. And all the other dogs. And white folks love us. Let's talk about them for 2 minutes, okay? Y'all don't mind, do you? If you mind, you're in the wrong place. Because I don't like white folks. I hate white folks. And I don't like niggers who, excuse me, I don't like Negroes who like white folks. Here you around here saying, this man is deserving to be the president. Colin Powell, this is what they were saying on television. Colin Powell, speaking about some of the most influential men in America and the world. But they never mentioned Elijah Muhammad. They are mentioned Malcolm. Or let's talk facts today. They mentioned Malcolm. They mentioned Martin Luther King. Right? They mentioned Reverend Abby Massey. Oh yes, brothers and sisters. They mentioned everybody but Elijah Muhammad. They even mentioned Wallace Dean Muhammad, but not Elijah Muhammad. They'll mention Louis Farrakhan, but they won't mention Elijah Muhammad. Y'all with me? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? Okay. They'll mention Mel Young. They'll mention every black in America, but they will not mention Elijah Muhammad. That's why we must lift up our voices like a trumpet and let the world know Elijah is still alive in our hearts and in our minds and in our speech. All praise is due to Allah, the Lord of all the world. Wherever Allah may be at this moment, he's pleased with us, believe me. He's pleased with us here today, honoring his name, respecting his name, respecting the name of the one whom he chose for us, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. He's well pleased with us. Well pleased. I tell you, sometimes I feel like throwing a brick through the television.
That's right.
I'm telling the truth. I feel like throwing a brick right through the television, hoping that it will hit the blasphemers. Thank you, brother. All praise is due to Allah. Brother Tommy sure know what to say, doesn't he? Brother Ali, he sure know what to say. All praise is due to Allah. Brothers and sisters, wherever you go, keep Elijah on your lips. Who you following? I'm following Elijah Muhammad. Who is your minister? Minister John Muhammad. Who is John Muhammad? Don't you know? Come on down to Hamilton and Morris and you'll find out who John Muhammad is. Right? Brother, we got to stop condemning each other. We got to start upholding each other. I want the name of my uncle to live forever. All praises is due to Allah for Minister John Muhammad. All praises is due to Allah. All praises is due to Allah. All praises is due to Allah. This is a beautiful day, isn't it? All praises is due to Allah. Brothers and sisters, you say, well, I don't want to stand for no minister. I don't want to stand. Why should I stand? But let me tell you one thing. Hell, you've been standing for white people ever since you've been in North America. Right? You stood for the devil, now stand for God. George Muhammad, God, I would say so. I'm not putting no praise on him that I wouldn't put up on you. You are God also. But you need a bigger God to lead the little God. Let's talk for 2 more seconds. Okay? You said, well, John Muhammad think, that we should stand up when he walks in. Is anything wrong with it? Huh? I've known the time, and I've known this myself, not what I heard. I've known in Alabama and in Georgia, when white folks walk on the sidewalk, you had to step off the sidewalk. And not only that, put your cap under your arm that you've been wearing for 20 years. Not a new hat, a new cap, one you've been wearing for 20 long years. And hell, what's wrong with you standing up for a black man? Stand on your feet for God and his messenger. It's time to stand up. Stand up for the right man today. You've been standing up for the wrong man for the wrong cause. Stand up for the right man for the right cause. Did y'all hear what I'm saying? If I'm not talking loud enough, I can, Like the book said, lift up your voice like a trumpet. God, Brother Tommy, Brother Ali, excuse me for saying, but this brother just knows what to say every time. As long as we've been asleep, you need 6 trumpets blowing at the same time. And bringing my few remarks to a close, I love to stand up for one of my own. I stand up for you. I'm standing up for you now. I don't care whether they got guns aimed at me. I catch the bullet in my teeth and throw it back at them. I don't believe you have a gun big enough to kill me or kill anybody sitting back behind me or a gun big enough to kill anybody out there sitting in front of me. As long as you got our Lord and the messenger on your side. This is true. And I shall repeat in my closing of what I said last Sunday. And I think I should continue to do this. The messenger said, he said, brothers, he had about 50 ministers at his dinner table. He said, brothers, you don't have to worry about any of my family getting killed. This is what he said. He said, even the distant relative of mine will not get killed as long as he's with me. Right. He said, Allah promised me that. So I'm saying it to you. Don't you ever entertain a thought. I'm still teaching Islam.
That's right.
Don't you ever entertain a thought of killing or harming one of the members of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's right, brother. That's right. I tell you, this city will go up into flames. I'm telling you. That's right. And we don't have to call very long. That's right. We don't have to call. I'm not boasting. I'm talking the truth.
That's right. Go ahead.
No. Many incidents that I could recite to you, but we do it at a later date. But I'm saying this to you because I hear a little whispering here and there. Around the corner, be wise. Try to live as long as you can. Because you don't have the power to snuff out nobody else's life.
Right.
Not as long as Allah is on the scene.
That's right.
The messenger said, I prayed to Allah. And he said, and I prayed much to Allah, my God, to protect me and my family from the would-be killers of my family. He said, they know they can't kill me, but they're trying to kill someone that's close to me to try to embarrass me. And that's why I said last Sunday, don't let this man go by himself.
That's right.
That's right.
No. Do him like the brother used to do me in Florida. When I was asleep, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, I used to hear some rumbling running around my house. I didn't know what it was. I would peep out the window, but I never could see anyone. The brother would tell me the next day, brother, we was around your house all night. I didn't tell him to do this. No, he shouldn't have to tell you to protect his life.
That's right.
This is our job to do. We're supposed to do this.
That's right.
And not only that, we protect each other.
That's right.
This is Islam I'm talking,
That's right.
right?
That's right.
You don't find Muslims getting killed once they submit to Allah, unless it be Allah's will,
Right.
right?
That's right.
I thank Allah for Minister John Muhammad.
You're right, brother.
All praise is due to Allah. I can never thank Allah enough
Right.
for blessing me and my wife to be here today.
Yes.
It's a blessing. I tell you, brothers and sisters, I feel real good today.
Yes, sir.
I really do. I feel good. I feel like I'm at home.
Yes, sir.
I really do. I feel like I'm at home.
Right.
I don't feel like I'm no stranger. As a matter of fact, I'm not a stranger.
That's right.
This is my family. And who said it was not my family? Shut up! This is my family.
That's right.
And, you know, it's the husband's job to protect the family.
Right.
Are y'all looking for another husband? Y'all must didn't understand what I said. Only one I believe understood. Are you looking for a husband? Was not Elijah Muhammad the husband of every black man and woman in America?
That's true.
Or maybe you should say the woman. Either one. Matter of fact, he was both. And I said, you got a husband sitting right back here.
Right.
We don't need another husband.
That's right.
I am not the husband. No, brothers. No, we got one. That's enough. You don't find but one husband in a house. If you show me 2 husbands in one house, something is going on wrong.
Are you right?
Oh, yes. Let's face it. And I want to say something else to you. When the husband is home, or if he's not home, but let's talk about when the husband is home. You don't call on Allah. No.
That's right.
No, I mean, let's face it. You may not have looked at it like this.
Go ahead, teach it.
That goes for the wife, the children, the aunts, the nieces, whoever. Whoever's in the house. They don't call on Allah. They don't say, if a burglar is breaking in, they don't say, oh, Allah, come help me.
Listen.
They don't say, Elijah Muhammad, come help me.
That's right.
No. They say, honey, husband, honey, where's my husband? Come here, baby. A burglar's coming in. Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, it's true. And that man come running. He don't care if it's a lion coming in. He faced the lion. I don't care what the lion have in his hand or in his pocket. That husband faces the lion. While mom and the children sitting back saying, get it. Sick it. Sick it. And when they said that, that gives the husband more ingenuity, more power, more guts to attack the enemy, right? And this is what I'm doing today. I'm saying to Minister John, go get him. Get it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm talking to the husband that's in the house. Get every hypocrite that comes in. Every snake that raised up his head, cut his head off. We'll drag him out. Just cut his head off. We'll drag him out. Right? Y'all understand? We got to live together today. All praise is due to Allah. I know what y'all saying about me. That old agitator. Agitator. You call me an agitator.
This is true.
Sir?
This is true.
Thank you, brother. Oh my God. I am an agitator. I'm the greatest agitator that ever came from the mouth of Elijah Muhammad. Yes, I'm an agitator. But let me explain what I mean about an agitator. When you go to Sears or any other store looking for a washing machine, and they sell you a washing machine that has no agitator in it, you say, I don't want this one because it's no good.
That's right.
All good washing machine has an agitator in it. That's what you call an agitator that washes the clothes.
Right.
That agitator is a friend to the clothes, but it's an enemy to the dirt. Oh, praise is due to Allah. So I am an agitator.
That's right. Go ahead, agitator.
I want to wash all of the filth and the dirt off of you. And you can't do it unless you got an agitator. Minister John Muhammad is an agitator. His sister minister is an agitator. His followers had become and had learned to become an agitator. Every time they see him downtown with Muhammad Speak newspaper, look at them old agitators.
That's right.
But you're agitating for God.
That's right.
Right?
Right.
Why don't you sell the other paper? What other paper is this new other paper? This is the only paper.
That's right.
And I tell you why I said this is the only paper. I remember the messenger says, someone hollered out in the crowd, said, dear holy apostle. Oh, no, they said, go ahead and speak, Muhammad. The messenger said, yes, Muhammad knows how to speak.
That's right.
And the only paper that I know that knows how to speak and agitating is this paper here.
That's right.
I'm not criticizing nobody else's paper. This is not what I'm here for. But I can talk about a paper that I sold for 30-some odd years. I carried this paper under my arm for 30 years. I sold this paper in the gutters, in the highways, in the home, in the alleys, in the bars, on the dance room floor. I sold this paper everywhere.
All right.
And I be, if I'm ever going to divorce myself from Muhammad Speak.
Right.
I'm not going to divorce myself from this paper. No. Bring some more, by they're all gone. Y'all been over twice, I believe, in a week. All the paper, bring me some more. The people want Muhammad.
That's right.
They want Elijah Muhammad. They want to know what Muhammad is saying today.
That's right.
Because they know Muhammad is the only man that's speaking today.
That's right.
That's the truth. Brothers and sisters, I predict with my little knowledge, very soon we all going to be together. And I don't see us coming together. Listen to this. I don't see us coming together. Let's talk about the heads. I don't see us coming together as followers of nobody.
That's right. That's right.
I see us coming together, working together with whoever want to work with us. I'm not going to let no other man come in my house and tell me, look, you got to follow me. And you got to submit to my rules and my laws. This is my house.
You're right. You're right.
What would any minister look like going over, uniting with following some other minister? You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. But let me make it a little plain. This ain't no secret. This ain't no secret organization.
That's right.
I don't blame my father-in-law for not following no other minister. I don't blame him. I sure don't. I mean, this is the truth. And I said this to anybody. I said today, I said tomorrow, I said on anybody's roster. And I go anywhere in America, I don't care who roster it is, I will speak on their roster. But they will only get what you are getting today. And that is the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. I go to Minister Silence. I love the brother. I go to Minister Jeremiah. I go to Minister Hamzat in Cleveland. I go to Wyoming and speak if they permit me to. I go to Chicago and speak for Brother Farrakhan if he permit me to. I go anywhere and speak. But when I go, I'm going with Muhammad speak.
Right.
And I'm not going to alter the messenger's teaching. I don't care where I speak.
That's right. That's right.
But my father-in-law said to me, he said, sure, I go to Chicago and teach myself.
That's right.
He go anywhere and teach.
That's right.
And when he go, I go with him. If he don't get no amen from nobody but me, I give him some amens.
Right.
Praise the Lord.
Right.
Yes. So, brothers and sisters, I said to you in my conclusion, I used to be a long-winded speaker. It don't take 2 hours or 3 hours to get the message across. I think I've said enough already. I want to thank Minister John for this opportunity. But I do want to say in my closing, brothers and sisters, this is a well of living water. A well that you could never drink dry. You can't wash enough clothes or drink enough of this water to drink it dry. The messenger's teaching is a living water. And it's enough in that well for every human being on the planet, from the black, the brown, the red, the yellow, and white, to drink for another 1 trillion years that they so desire to drink. And brothers and sisters, I said to you, I'm sure that you are well taught here at Minister John Muhammad's Mosque. I know you're well taught.
Right, 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 brother.
You have a very good minister, and I said to you, you should take good care of your minister.
Right. That's right. That's right.
That I'm serious. I'm not just talking. If he was not who he is and teaching what he is teaching, I would still say the same thing. When you got a good minister, take care of him.
That's right.
Take good care of him. Oh, yes. I would even go as far as to say, and maybe it need not to be said, but I will go as far as to say, this is as close as you can get to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's true. You're right.
This ain't no lie. This ain't no lie. This is as close that you could ever get to the Honorable Elijah Muhammad.
That's true.
And we thank Allah that Allah blessed him and spared him
Right.
to stay among us these many years. It's no use of waiting till the man gets sick and die, and then hear all of us coming with a handkerchief full of tears. That ain't no good.
That's right.
Let's put the praise upon the man now.
That's right.
And not only him, all of us. Praise your brothers and sisters. Shake the hand of your brothers and sisters. Show love for each other. And let's go out there and get somebody and bring them here so the minister can teach them. Can we do that? Now, I asked you last Sunday to bring 5. I'm going to ask you again today. Bring someone, please, brothers and sisters. This is a critical hour. And it is our duty to go out there and shake the hands of our people and bring them here. And I'm going to say this, but not saying it as a scold to you. I'm saying it as a help to you and to the mosque. You are not doing what you can do as far as bringing the dead. Let's get the dead.
That's right.
That's right.
I tell you the truth. If you want to see a smile on this brother's face that's sitting behind me, let him come to the door on his way to the rostrum and see both sides filled up or half filled up.
That's right.
He would be very happy. And Allah would be happy.
That's right.
And you will be happy.
That's right.
Do you know the more you do, the better you'll feel?
It's true.
Do you know the less you do, the worse you'll feel?
It's true.
Do you know the more you pray, the better you'll feel? Do you know when you stop praying, you get sluggish?
That's right.
You get lazy? This is true. You get lazy when you stop praying. And once you get lazy, there's nothing left in you to do for God. Everything then is for you. You go home, you go to sleep. It's necessary that I said this. He didn't tell me to say this. Allah putting this on my heart to say. We got to pray. We got to say our prayers.
That's right.
Allah had blessed all of us. We could be dead, brothers and sisters. We could be in Henry Ford Hospital, brothers and sisters. But Allah had blessed us to be here.
Right.
And let's give Allah the thanks. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Minister John, I think you did a wonderful job since you've been here. And I pray Allah that he will continue to bless you to even do a better job.
That's right. That's right.
And with Minister John's permission and with the help of Allah, I intend to help here in this mosque. Now, I hope y'all heard and understood what I said. I said H-E-L-P. Help. Help. And this is what I mean. I want to help. Help is needed.
That's right.
And Minister John need help.
Yeah. Yes, they do.
And those of us who see him struggling and refuse to help, Allah will refuse to bless you.
Right.
Look at your deeds. Look at your deeds. Don't look at my deeds. Look at your own deeds.
Right.
How did the Quran say that every deed there's a consequence?
Right.
Every deed there is a consequence. Every deed could spell good or every deed could spell bad.
That's right.
There's a consequence. If you do good, there's a good consequence follows you.
That's right.
If you are bad, there's a bad consequence that follow you.
That's true.
Your deeds is what takes you to heaven, and your deeds is what takes you to hell.
That's right.
Your deeds is what caused God to dislike you, and your deeds is what caused God to love you. It is your deeds. What about your deeds? Take a look inside of yourself. What about your deeds?
That's right.
You may not be able to come up and speak like Minister John, but I guarantee you, you can go out there and put 5 brothers or sisters under your arm and bring them in.
That's right.
Say, come go with me. Yeah, they'll go. Make a friend first. Not an enemy, make a friend. They'll follow you here. Thank you. And Minister John, thank you again for permitting me to speak. Brothers and sisters, thank you for listening to me, and may Allah continue to bless you as I greet you. Salam alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. You may be seated. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent and Merciful, to whom all praise is due. And I forever thank Allah for our leader and teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, the messenger of God, and the last messenger to us. I thank him for taking this journey to teach the so-called American Negroes. I thank him. Brothers and sisters, I am not going to say nothing. I think the top has been blown off in the building again. I heard that he did it last Sunday, so
That's right.
I said, well, I did tell him, I said, you go back there and put it on. I blowed the top off. Now you go back and put the top back on. So I thank Allah for him. I love him, not just because he's my son-in-law, but because of what he thinks of Islam and the messenger and Allah who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad, and the love that he has for his people.
Yes, sir. Right. That's right.
You can't find people today got love for their own people and then stand up and you can boast about it. I can boast on his because I know it.
Yes, sir. Right.
I went to his temple down in Tampa, Florida. We went around the other places down there. And what can I say? I got nothing to say. A man been teaching as long as he is. I come to tell you something else. not to teach you. I don't preach behind people. No, unless if I had a Christian preacher here and he was up talking, then I had to come behind him, then I'd bawl the jack. Oh yeah. Well, it would be time. But if the Christian preacher was here and heard what Minister Hasty said just a while ago, I wouldn't need to bawl the jack.
That's right.
He would be done did it. All praises to Allah. So my dear beloved brothers and sisters, I am glad and happy that he's here today, and the door is open for him and his family, which is my daughter and my grandchildren and himself. The door is open for them at any time that they feel like coming to this temple, and whatever they want to say, they're at liberty to speak it.
Yes, sir.
We have plenty of people that if they did come, you would not have got in here today.
That's right.
Just my relatives. You wouldn't have had room to get here today.
That's right. That's true. That's true.
But you see, didn't nobody leave Sodom and Gomorrah but Lot and his two daughters, and his two daughters was hypocrites.
Peace, freedom.
Yep, they was hypocrites because of what they did. Now, we want Minister Hasty back next Sunday.
Yes, sir. That's right.
Right? All right. Get him some people
Right.
so that he can talk to.
That's right.
These chairs that you see here, we took those other chairs out because we are tired of looking at those kind of chairs. Every time I walk in here and see them regular things sitting here, I get sick on the stomach and want to turn around and go back.
That's right.
So our Lord blessed us to have these in here for a little while. But these is not the ones that I want. I want to get another chair. But we have to all come in unity and work together to get the chair and then carpet our floor and it will come easy. It doesn't take a whole lot for poor people to get whatever they want. Just serve our Lord and ask Him to lead you, as the Christian song used to say. So Lord, take my hand and lead me on. And you will find yourself in the heavens. So we're going to try to do all that we can to make it pleasant and beautiful here. Not only that, we want to have a University of Islam.
That's it.
And I say again to you that we are having tickets made for a memory of Messenger Elijah Muhammad on the 6th of October. Bring the people, bring the people. Of course, you may say, well, how much is it? Well, it's not much. We got to do it.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
It must be done.
That's right.
If you make one step towards Allah, He said He'll make two towards you. So we have got to make steps towards God Almighty, who came in the person of Master Farad Muhammad.
Yes, sir.
So you seek for your ticket from the secretary next Sunday. Get it first.
Yes, sir.
Be first all the time. I'll let them tell you what the ticket amount is. And then by the 6th of October, we get everybody that we can. People have tickets that you pay $50 and $100 for, and our people buy them.
That's right.
Well, these is not that high. No. I won't tell you. I'll let you ask for it. So it is all for the purpose of helping to unite ourselves together and having a nice, clean place to come to sit down and worship Allah in.
That's right.
God don't like a dirty temple,
That's right.
That includes self too, you see what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So we want to make it beautiful for people to come and see and sit and hear what is being said and know what is going on. We may not, the way things is going, we may not even make chance to get the stuff paid for because of the troubles that we are in. So now, brother and sister, as I say, these are not the ones that we're going to have, these chairs. We're going to get a better looking one than these. And we're going to take up these croaker sacks laying down here and put down some flower sacks
That's right, brother.
so that we will have a nice floor to walk on. So you can sit back and enjoy yourself.
Yes, sir.
So we want you to help. Want you to help. You know what the messenger said to me one day? He said, brother, if you gave your shirt off your back for the cause of Islam, you still haven't given anything.
That's right. That's right. That's a lot of good. That's true.
If you take your shirt off and give it, you still haven't given anything. I remember back in the 30s when we was trying to get a temple on Bresh and Alexandrine, the Ebenezer Church, which was cheap at that time and nobody had any money. And the poor brother was trying to junk with the junk card to get money enough to buy the building. I remember that well because I was secretary at that time. So today, I'm asking every black man and black woman in Highland Park and in Detroit to help us to establish back again a accredited school under the name of Muhammad's University of Islam.
Yes, sir.
You have heard of that. Lots of people have said, Elijah named it. Name that school. No, sir. Messenger Elijah Muhammad did not name the University of Islam. It was named by Master Farad himself. So we must continue these things and build for self as we go. No heaven above is right here. No hell beneath is right here.
That's right.
That's right.
If you help me to do these things, I will help you. I can't do it myself,
That's right.
by myself. We both got two hands. Each man has two hands. Well, when we get enough hands around something, or say this piano there, which is heavy something, a piano is heavy, right? And if you get enough hands around it, we can carry it wherever we want it.
Right.
So it is with the Temple of Islam and our school. The school is a base of education, and the school is the base of your government. Without a government, so if a government don't have a school in it, it's no good. Don't go to that government. Stay away from it because it don't have a school. All of them is savages. So I thank you for listening so diligently at Minister Hasty Muhammad and Minister Sami Muhammad. I thank you for it.
Yes, sir.
I need to sit down and listen. I need to sit down and listen at you. They will teach and I'll sit back here and listen at them. because they teaching me as well as teaching you. I don't know everything, and I think it's a very poor man that say he knows everything. So I pray, Allah, that you travel with me. Now, do we have any new people here that has not accepted us? You heard Minister Hasty and Minister Sami Muhammad, and this is the way that Messenger Elijah Muhammad carried Islam, and we are continuing it. And this is the only way that you can get the truth of Messenger Elijah Muhammad. I say this is the only way because from what I hear of others, in a few days you won't hear the name Elijah Muhammad called.
Right. Listen.
I'm not talking against them. The main minister Hasty got the same mind.
Yeah.
He said he don't care where he go at, he gonna teach Islam like the messenger taught it. Well, I'll hang on to the tail of he coat. Well, if they don't want me to teach it, what Messenger Elijah Muhammad taught, before I get started, tell me, say, you can go, I'll go. I said, oh, all right, I'm gone. Go to another one someplace else. He can run away too, but when I get to that last one, oh, brother, just like the Minister Hasty said just a while ago, won't be no more. That's all she wrote. Would you accept to become in the brotherhood of the Nation of Islam today? And sisterhood into the Nation of Islam today? If you do not accept today, come back next Sunday. If you feel like you're welcome, come back the next Sunday. If you feel like you're welcome, but this what you heard today, you cannot forget it. It's going to travel with you every hour in the day. You can't leave it alone. So if this brother here can it's easy to reclaim your own title. Master Farad Muhammad always taught us, says, when you reclaim your own title, you will sit your own self right on the shelf beside your brothers and sisters. So I thank you, brothers and sisters, for your great honor that you have given us today. I say, may Allah bless you and keep you as I turn you back into the hands of Minister Sami Muhammad, and he shall take care of the rest of the part of the evening. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.